Hey everybody, welcome back. This is episode 44, and as promised, we have our secondary team with us just for a little bit. Going to do something a little bit more low-key before we challenge the Pokemon League, which will probably be in the next episode. I keep going to Pokemon again, but we are going to fly to Flowerama Town here. And there is a cool little area that I almost forgot existed. Called the Fuego Ironworks. I actually rediscovered it. I've been there before, obviously, in the original games, but I rediscovered it when I was coming back here to get the Miracle Seed. Oh, hey, we have some lumberries. That's cool. Let's grab them while we're here. And if you may remember a really long time ago, when we first did this part of the game, yeah, some interesting berries from the berry guy, but I don't know. I really don't care too much. Alright, yes, we'll water it and then we'll be on our way. Only part of this meadow was accessible, and the other part is actually accessible through this watery route here. And that's actually what I was trying to find. Once again, don't need to use surf. Well, I do need to use surf, but on a wild Bibarel. And I was heading up this river here. Did I use a repel? Let's use one just in case. Repel, where are the repels? There they are, 14. I'm definitely getting a little bit low on those. Alright, but I was surfing up here trying to find the entrance to the woods, and I actually didn't get off over here. And this is just that area there, okay. I actually didn't replant those berries because it's kind of out of the way and didn't really feel like coming back here anymore. But I found this area, I'm like, oh, where does this go? And it actually does go, well, two places. One, we'll just head in here real quick just to show you guys what it is. But this is the other entrance to the Flowerama Meadow. It's funny, it actually says you're in Flowerama Town just for like a few seconds, but it's a really nice, soothing area. Some nice, pleasant music. There was the Miracle Seed around here and a Leaf Stone somewhere around here. I'll say yes, because I think we're going to find more wild Pokemon in the Fuego Ironworks. It's kind of funny having like this beautiful, serene, untouched, almost paradise-like meadow here, and then right next door you have this center of industry. A lot of honey here too. Just kind of walking around, tapping the A button, seeing what I find, especially at the end of these. Hey, revive. And look, I found a Lucario. How's it going, Lucario? Lucario's having fun. Me too. Enjoying this game a lot. A little sad that it's coming to an end so soon, but at the same time I feel like I've gotten my Pokemon fix for now, and I'm looking forward to playing other games, or like I said, I might do Pokemon Arceus if that turns out to be really good. We'll see. But I'm glad there's actually going to be a decent amount of stuff to do after the Pokemon League, and I'm looking forward to that a lot. Some repair berries, I'm pretty sure we've had those before. And what's this flowery one here? Kelpsy berries. Not sure what they do. Not going to worry about it too much. I did get a few of those type resistance berries, which I replanted, so don't have them with me, but maybe later. I like how Lucario runs with its arms like that. Another Naruto run Pokemon. Alright, so I guess that probably takes you back down to where the rest of the route is. I don't want to risk that. Maybe on our way out. But while we're here, let's check out the Fuego Ironworks, home to Molten Foundries. Also, my space heater's making noise, so hopefully you guys can't hear that in the background. And looks like there's a bit of a puzzle here. Yeah, I remember this existing. I don't remember much beyond that. I want to say there are fire Pokemon here. If there are even wild Pokemon here, I want to say there are. Kind of reminds me of like the power plant in the Kanto games, if you guys have played those. And if you haven't, I recommend watching either my Pokemon Red or Pokemon Heart Gold Let's Plays. I work at a red hot foundry. Watch out, I'm on fire. Interesting. I'm glad there are trainers here though. I wasn't sure if there was, but I kind of had a feeling there might be, so that's one of the reasons I wanted to bring our secondary team. I don't want to over-level our main team for the Pokemon League. I think I probably will go in with 56 because two reasons. One, at the very least, that'll make for some fun battles or challenging battles, even if we might have a higher chance of losing. But two, it means I don't have to actually train them any more than they've already been trained, because I did train them all to 56 between last episode and this episode. So I might actually just stay up late and go ahead and face the Pokemon League tonight, because I'm really excited about that. Also, as you can see here, I've taught our secondary team some new moves as well. And also gave them some different health items. I'll have to go over those after this battle. Okay, 38, we're catching up. Miss Magius is already 51 down there. Fast leveler. I burned out. Thought you'd have some fire types talking about burning and all. Alright. So let's go down our team real quick. You can see their items. Lucario is the Fist Plate because Aura Sphere and eventually Close Combat will be his sort of main stab attack. Luxray has the Magnet. Gyarados has the Splash Plate. Miss Magius the Spooky Plate. Piloswine the Earth Plate. And Houndoom the Charcoal. Charcoal I found in the Underground. Or the Grand Underground. If you're wondering where I got that. So right now I have Aura Sphere, Rock Slide, Psychic, and Shadow Ball. I do want to eventually replace Aura Sphere with Close Combat and Rock Slide with Meteor Mesh. Aura Sphere is kind of cool because it's Lucario's signature move in a sense. So I'm glad we at least have some time to use it. But Close Combat is just a lot more powerful, even though we have a lower attack and special attack, being 30 more base power. I'll think about it, but I'm definitely leaning towards Close Combat. And even though Flash Cannon would probably be a better bet than Meteor Mash, because it's about the same power when you take in our stats into consideration. It's just a lot cooler move, and even though it's less accurate, it has that chance for the attack increase, and there are just so few Pokemon that can learn Meteor Mash. I think it's like Metagross, Clefable, and Lucario. Like those are the only 3 lines I can think of at least. Oh, and maybe Jirachi, but there really aren't that many, so that could be fun. And like I said, I taught him Psychic and Shadow Ball just because we could use some special attacks. And hey, it's already come in handy so far. So Luxray, actually, I'm desperately in need of TMs for. Well, Bite I'm going to replace with Crunch, which I think is at a higher level. Thunderbolt I'm going to replace with Wild Charge, because as you can see here, our attack is higher than our special attack, even though, unfortunately, we have a minus attack nature. Obviously, wasn't really looking at that when I first caught this Shinx. Oh, so long ago in our, was it first or second episode? It's been a long time for sure. And I want to replace Scary Face with Iron Tail, but that's hard to get because Iron Tail, you only get one. We already used it on Ace, our Leafeon. So I'll have to get lucky and hopefully I can find a vendor in the Grand Underground that sells Iron Tail. And we'll keep Volt Switch because I'm really out of options, and it might come in handy at some points. Gyarados has Waterfall, Ice Fang, Stone Edge, and Earthquake, very good coverage moves. For Miss Magius, I actually decided, you know what? I'm going to have some fun and just leave Hex and Will-O-Wisp. I did that instead of, what was the other coverage move? Was it Thunderbolt? I want to say, oh no, it was a Mystic Fire. So I do have a Fire attack, it's just a status Fire attack, because I feel like these 3 moves already provide really good coverage, and it could be a really good strategy, especially when we use this team against like some of the rematches, like the Pokemon League. It could be a really good strategy to burn them and then do a lot of damage with Hex, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. Piloswine, oh that's right, Piloswine knows Earthquake, Icicle Spear, Stone Edge, and Ancient Power. I actually already had my perfect moveset with Ice Shard instead of Ancient Power, but I need to know Ancient Power in order to evolve, so I taught him that at the Move Relearner. I might actually switch him to the front of the team. Let's see, what's his experience bar look like? Fairly close. We'll probably evolve this episode regardless. And then afterwards, off screen, I'll teach him Ice Shard again. Houndoom knows Flamethrower. I retaught him Bite because I really wasn't liking Sucker Punch that much. It's only 10 more base power, and a lot of the opponent's Pokemon just don't use attacking moves. So I figured Bite is a safer bet until we can get eventually Crunch, or actually, you know what? I have Dark Pulse, so let me go ahead and teach him Dark Pulse after I'm done talking. And yeah, I talked about Lucario, so that's it. Okay, so let's do that. Since we picked that up at Victory Road recently, it's probably at the bottom. Or did I already sort? I don't remember what number it was. I want to say it was like 90 something, but I guess not. There it is. 79. Alright, we will teach that to... A lot of Pokemon can learn it. But Lucario, Miss Magius will already know Ghost type attacks, which is kind of redundant. And Gyarados doesn't have good special attacks, so... It makes a lot more sense to teach it to Houndoom, who can learn Crunch, but Houndoom is more of a special attacker, so Dark Pulse makes more sense. Alright, very nice. And that's it for our team. Right into the wall. Let's get on with the battling. Okay, so far this doesn't seem too tough of a puzzle. Let's just choose one and see what happens. It takes us here. Burn Heal. Probably won't use that at any point, but I guess good to have just in case. Alright. That's basically a dead end. I'm going to use the Super Repel, assuming there are Pokemon here. I think there are. Probably Ponyta, maybe like Geodude or something. Because I feel like if there are trainers and all these warp tiles, it just feels like a place there would be Pokemon. Like, it's not really like a business center. Well, it's not often we get a visitor like you to the Ironworks. Let's mark the occasion with a battle. Yeah, these guys must have quite the commute. Maybe they come by boat. Actually, I did see too when I was surfing down in Pastoria. That's how you get the Mystic Water. Hey, Steelix, that makes sense. There's actually some cruise ships there kind of blocking the way out to the open sea, so I thought that was really cool that they added a couple, maybe not cruise ships, maybe they're yachts or whatever, but I still thought it was pretty cool. We'll go ahead and use Aura Sphere, which is a special move, so it's hitting Steelix on its weaker special defense stat, and it gets Stab, and it's super effective. But there goes Sturdy. It was really annoying training Tom, our Garchomp. I trained him a little bit in the Underground and a little bit in Victory Road. I think Victory Road is probably the better place to train. The Pokemon are not quite the same levels as in the Underground, but they're more evolved. So it seemed to go a little bit more quickly there. But a lot of them are like Gravelers and Steelixes and Onyxes that can have Sturdy, which is really annoying when your Earthquake takes them down to just 1 HP. Fire! Hey, you can't fire me, I don't even work here. Yeah, if there are any like items or TMs or anything that you guys are like, where'd you get that? I've been looking for that. Well, I would say one to Google it. You can probably find it on Google. That's what I usually do. Serebii is a great resource for that. SCREBII, I think is how you spell it. It's actually the Japanese name for Celebi. But it's a nice site that I use a lot for Pokemon stuff. The interface is not as clean and readable as Bulbapedia is. So usually I go to Bulbapedia as like my first source, but Serebii tends to be a little more detailed in some scenarios, and has more information about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I found. I think that's misleading. I feel like... Well, let's try this way first. We'll come back if we have to. Have I been here? I've been here, haven't I? Okay. Any hidden items here? Nope. Worth a shot. Alright, so I think we have to go back this way then, right? Let's say no. I'm just going to make sure there is a Pokemon here, and if we encounter a wild Pokemon, then I'll use some more. Alright, so I'll have to make like a mental note of which ones we've tried. Oh. Not that. Oh, okay, so this one here. Right. Okay. And then I checked up here, right? Let me just double check. So far we actually haven't faced any wild Pokemon. Okay. So, well, actually, we tried that one, and this one just leads to that one, so I guess it has to be this one. Sometimes the obvious way is the right way. Oh, okay, well, here's the challenge. Which one of these is the right one? Alright. This one I can already see is going to take me right back where we came. I have no idea where these two go, just blind faith here. Oh. Well, let's face this guy at least. Are you maybe getting annoyed by where the floor panels take you? Not really, it's actually kind of fun. They don't seem to be, like, super overcomplicated to the point where we get frustrating. Rapidash, that's cool. So there is a fire type here after all. I do like that our Pokeballs have those little animations. That's kind of cool. Let's use Rock Slide. It might miss, but it probably won't. It is super effective, which is fun. Not quite a knockout. Will it get the flinch? No. Smart Strike. That's a Steel-type move, I believe. I think that's the one that, what's his name, Kartana can use sometimes. I've seen that in competitive battling, but it's a Gen 7 move, I'm pretty sure, so I don't know much about it. Might be one of those moves like Can't Miss, or, I don't know, or Ignore Stat Boosts. It's been a long time since I've looked up what that move does. Okay, so what we can do is grab this item. Hopefully it's a really good item, because I feel like if you're going to have this whole area here, Rock Incense. That's for, I believe, breeding Bonsly from Pseudo Widow. So I feel like this would be a really good place to have the charcoal, but that's not where it was. Alright, well, let's go this way. I thought I saw a guy who looked very important when I came in here. Oh, maybe I've gone too far already. No? Oh, I think I need to go south. Oh, it's the third of those three that I chose. Oh, crap. Which one did I actually choose? I think I did the top one, right? I don't really know. Nope, not that one. Maybe I am getting frustrated by the tiles. Alright, well, I'm gonna hope I picked the same one twice. Okay, because it's definitely not... So I just tried the top one a second ago, right? And the middle, it's gotta be the middle one, because if we go to the bottom one, it's gonna take us back to where we were a second ago. So yeah, but no, this takes us right there, okay. Right, I'm gonna try the top one, maybe I don't know. Maybe I tried that one 3 times in a row. Let's try the top one. If that's not it, then I'm kind of little... Okay, it was the top one. I was just... No, because I came here then, right? And then I went... Oh. Huh, I faced that guy, but must have gone... Oh, I turned right here instead of talking to this guy. First of all, let's grab this item. Oh, TM53, Flamethrower. See, that's a good reward, but it would be a much better reward if you couldn't just buy it at the department store. Like, I feel like you shouldn't be able to buy these TMs at the department store until you've found them once in the real world, or until you've beaten, like, the 8th gym or something like that. Hey, it's Mr. Fuego. Must be the founder of the Fuego Ironworks. Well, hello. It's not often I get a visitor here. I tried to make the Ironworks run better with the moving floor tiles, but no one was happy about it. They said the moving floor made them dizzy. Well, not only that, it's kind of confusing. Like, I could see it being fun to use them at work to get around faster, but only if they were, like, well organized and cleanly laid out, which these are certainly not. But you don't want to listen to me whine. Here's a souvenir. Oh, Firestone. Okay, that makes sense. If you want to evolve your Growlithe or... I think Ponytail evolves by level. I think Vulpix is the other one that evolves by Firestone. But I could be wrong there. Alright, well, I think that's about all there is to do here. And I guess I wasted those repels because we haven't been attacked yet, so... Oh well, I'll buy some more. Actually, let me make a note of that, because otherwise I will forget. And... Alright, well, we have some time left. I think what I'd like to do, probably, is use some of the Versus Seeker and do some rematches against random trainers, not gym leaders. I don't think you can battle the gym leaders quite yet. Let's just go to Celestic Town, we'll go east, and well, it might be cool to go like really early in the game, but let's start with this route. Do some training, hopefully get some XP for Lucario and Piloswine, and evolve Piloswine to a Mamoswine. That could be fun. Oh, that's right, this one is foggy. Alright, let's bring up the Pokétch here. And cycle through all of our menus. Here's our team. There's the clock. Okay, defog. I don't like that it takes so long to cycle through. Like, it should be like instantaneous, like a real computer would be. That'd be nice. Alright, actually we could find some cool items here too, although I don't think I need any of them. But I didn't grab that one because the fog is annoying. Alright, now the Versus Seeker is... Come on. There we go. Right here. Nope. Alright, can't battle that guy yet. How about you two? Isn't charged. Oh yeah, I think you have to do like 100 steps to recharge it. That's a little annoying. Like, what's the point of that? But while we wait to do that, we can try to... Nope, not there. How do I get to the water? It was really annoying. I could understand it maybe a little bit more if it was, like if you use it and actually battle somebody. Hey, there we go. And it has to recharge, that's one thing. Oh, Lucario's holding something. A Choppleberry, Berry, oh cool. That lowers the damage of a super effective fighting type attack, which actually would work on Lucario. I turned off my space heater because I'm worried you guys can hear that noise. It's definitely making some noises, but if I get cold, it might come back on. We'll see. And a Machoke. Let's see what level it is. This could be troubling for Lucario. Maybe I should have given him that Choppleberry. Although we do have Psychic, which is good. Oh, 29. Okay, that's not too bad. Actually, I feel like that's probably the level it was at originally, or not much higher. I hope that some of these guys, I thought they, like their levels increased. Maybe I'm thinking of like Platinum? I don't know. But if it's just facing them at the same levels, that's not nearly as interesting. Alright, let's see if there are any other trainers over here, or maybe we could use Surf. Okay, there's a cool, let's see if I can face, well, I probably don't have a charge yet. Let's do, we can go over here. Oh, is Lucario going to be on the ledge? No. Oh, he does! Oh, that's cool! I'm getting a little too far ahead of him, unfortunately. Let's turn the... Oh, he's kind of stuck. That's cool to see him running across the thing, though. Alright. I think that guy's hopefully in range. Oh, a double battle. Sweet. Alright. Who are we going to partner up with Lucario? Let's do Houndoom, since Houndoom has some cool moves. Let's show them off. Do you only get to face one of them? Or do you have to just face, maybe you have to face the front one? I am not very good on this bike. Alright, you know what? We're getting off the bike. Too fast for me. Alright, here we go. This should be fun, even if we are a little bit over-leveled. Raichu and Gyarados, that's right. So see, it's good that we have some special attackers, because they will not be affected by this Intimidate. And Inner Focus wouldn't lower it anyway, that's right. Alright, so... Decisions. We don't know any ground-type attacks. We do know Rock Slide, which is good against Garrett. Oh, against both of them. Let's use that, because it's faster. Or, Lucario is faster, which means we have a chance to make either of them flinch. Am I more scared of Gyarados? Probably. Let's use Dark Pulse. Well, let's use Thunderfang. Yeah, I probably should switch Lucario to use like R-Sphere against Raichu now that I have Thunderfang, but that's okay. At least it'll do more damage to Raichu. And I don't think Raichu can do too much to us in return. Guess we're about to find out. Not quite a one-hit knockout. I'm curious to see, we might head to like one of the early routes next, 'cause I want to see like, do they level up at all, or... I think in some games, maybe this game, when you rematch the trainers, you have to rematch them like 4 or 5 times before they max out. Like their Pokemon get like 5 levels better each time, so it takes a bit. And then there are some games where I think it's based on how many gym badges you have, which I kind of like that method better. Because then you're not like grinding against Pokemon that are way under level just to see their final teams. Pretty sure that's how the later version is how Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby were, which is pretty fun. See, I don't know if... Okay, let's go in the water here. And I will use a Repel. Or a Super Repel, rather. And... which waterfall is it? Let's check this one first. Might be a cool item or something up here, too. Or maybe not. I guess there's a hidden item in these flowers, though, because otherwise why would they put this area here? Just to, like, annoy you? I guess so. Maybe if I use the dowsing machine I'd find something. Warm-up exercises. There you go, Lucario. Keeping in shape. Good for you. Alright, well, that's annoying. Mission accomplished, Game Freak. You have wasted my time. Alright, let's try this waterfall. Honestly, this is probably still a waste of our time, because I don't think whatever item this is will be worth it. If it was worth it, I would have looked it up when I was looking up our held items and TMs, but I'm kind of curious now, so... A jar of Wave Incense. That is Mantike, I want to say. So if you want to evolve a Mantike, this is where you should go. Alright, let's try the town map. Let's fly way back to, like... I don't think there were any trainers here. But maybe north of Sam Gem there were some trainers? I haven't visited the level guy for Focus Sash. Maybe I will if I need something to do between episodes, but let's heal up because we're right here. But, yeah, I'm not too worried about the Focus Sash. I really wanted the Black Belt and the Expert Belt, but now that we have those, I am very content with our held items. And we do have some good berries, too. I might switch them out for berries just temporarily at some point. I'm glad we at least have one chance to use the Lychee Berry and plenty of chances to use like the Figgy and Wiki Berries. Alright, let's find some trainers here. There's one. And there's two, okay. Nope. Alright, so they're not ready for battle. I'm guessing it hasn't recharged yet, right? Yeah. 79 steps, alright. No, hey, I could have sworn I hit the bike there. Alright, let's try somewhere else, because we'll do a little backtracking. You guys remember coming here for the first time? so long ago, and that guy would block our way. Alright, how about you two? Ah, see, that's so annoying when you have to like recharge it every time. Yes, I'll use a repel. Alright, there's 2 more trainers. Let's make sure we're charged up. Actually, I can get 3 trainers in there here. I'm really just curious to see if these guys are going to have increased levels or not. 12 steps. Okay, that should be easy to do. Excuse me, Lucario. Okay, good. Somebody who'll battle us. Actually, I can't see the other trainer. Maybe she had a exclamation mark as well. I'm gonna get off the bike so I can actually move enough to challenge this trainer. I found a familiar looking trainer. That's right, we faced each other a long time ago. I have no idea what you had. Let's see if they've gotten any stronger. Bidoof. Unless it's a really high level, I'm going to take that as a no. A little worried. Level 4, okay. I guess they do this in case you want to like level up a new Pokemon from scratch. Like say you find a really cool Pokemon in the underground, or you're at the end of the game and you want to train them against trainers. So I do see like some logic to it, but personally I really prefer the method where they, like I don't know if they have increased Pokemon, it just takes you a couple times to defeat them, but I don't think so, because this is the exact same team she had the very first time, so they're not increased in level at all, which means they're probably not going to be, so that's kind of disappointing. Now I do know the gym leaders will have increased teams. That's one thing I checked on before I even bought this game, because I know in Platinum they did, and if they didn't have it here as well, I would have probably just gone with Platinum. Alright, well, this has been a cakewalk. Not sure it's really a fair match for those poor level 4 Pokemon. Hopefully they don't take the loss too hard. But yeah, I think now that we know how this mechanic works, sorry last Caitlin, I'm probably going to go somewhere with some better trainers to finish our training here. Where will that be? We just faced these people, didn't we? We could face, maybe, let's go back here again. Because I kind of remember what the Summer's Pokemon were, whereas at least these trainers might have some more interesting Pokemon. Still not too high of a level. What level was the Ice Gym at? I want to say it was like around 40, right? Or 44 or something, so... This might actually... Whoop, I didn't mean to go to the Pokemark, but since we're here, let's warm up a bit and buy some repels. Plenty of Pokeballs. We are here for beautiful, beautiful super repels, and we'll just buy a ton of them. Probably don't need a ton more at this point. We'll have lots of money from the Pokemon League, though. And there will still be some wild areas to go through in the survival area, which is that island sort of to the northeast. And that should be a lot of fun. Alright, and you still won't take us anywhere until we're the champion. I don't remember where that... Oh, he probably goes to the survival area, right, obviously. Alright, and I don't see any trainers. There was the lake over here, but there are no trainers at the lake. Now, I think we actually could go back and catch the legendary Pokemon there, which I probably should do, but at this point I'm really excited to get to the Pokemon League. I do see that trainer. I was hoping to get 2 trainers on screen. Oh, I think I just have 2, okay. Oh, no. See, if you're going to let me rebattle them with the exact same teams, at least make, like, most of them rebattleable, if not all of them. It's not like you have to think of new teams for every trainer. I guess I don't need the repel, right? Because I'm not in grass. I see a skier. Only the one. Alright, what about you? I probably don't even have enough steps yet. Okay, I do have enough steps, but... Alright, well there were a couple more trainers down here, like that ninja boy thinks he's being all stealthy there. I'd love to find at least like 2 in range. Oh, deep snow. Excuse me, coming through. It looks so fun to play in. Okay, I see a ninja boy, or rather I don't see a ninja boy, and a skier. Alright, let's go for them. No, not you guys either. Maybe I can't battle anybody on this route. I'm gonna say no for now. Let's get a few more steps in. Alright, how about you, skier person? Hey, I can battle her again. Okay, let's do it. I know I'm sort of just killing time here, but I figured it would be fun to use our secondary team for a little bit since we haven't in a couple episodes. And Plus, it would sort of kill some time as we get ready for the Pokemon League. Can't be all excitement all the time. We've had Victory Road and a rival battle. Our 8th gym was not too long ago. It's kind of nice having some downtime before we face the Pokemon League and then the champion for that, and then it's on to the survival area. I'll probably try to use this team a little bit in the survival area, but yeah, definitely good to get Lucario some levels before that, because he's a strong Pokemon, but he's a little bit under-leveled. And I really want to evolve. There we go. Piloswine. Nope, don't want Takedown. I already have my moveset. I wonder what happens if I replace like Ancient Power with Takedown. Does he still evolve? Probably not. It probably has to be like after the move takes place. And here we go. Our final evolution, or at least our final evolution is part of one of our main teams. Oh, you can see his eyes for a second there. Our main team was completed as of last episode, and now, at long last, our secondary team is as well, Mamoswine. Very cool Pokemon. I've always liked Mamoswine. 80 base speed, which is sort of middle of the road, but a very high attack stat, and a really good type combination too. Not so much defensively. No, I don't want double hit or takedown. Let me make a note to do Ice Shard. Cross out my note for the repels. But yeah, Ice and Ground actually have really good coverage, I think. There's some Bug and Water types, for example, that resist it, but not a lot more than that. Of course. And a Snover. Well, let's just use Aura Sphere because it'll be just as fast, more or less. And we'll do one more trainer battle, and then I think I'll call it a day, because what I was really going for was to see the Fuego Ironworks and explore that area, and evolve Piloswine to Mamoswine. In fact, let's go ahead and switch out Mamoswine for our final battle here. Lucario's had enough screen time today. I'm going to use a Repel, even though I probably didn't need to. I could have just used a regular Repel as well. And we'll switch out to Mamoswine. And okay. Isn't charged enough. 13. Alright, well since we're going to recharge anyway, let's see if we can get these two in there. Alright, there we go. You will be our final battle on this route. And for the episode. I think he had a Sneasel, right? Yes, he did. See, I remember some things, just not the important things. Alright, Ice type versus Ice type. Yeah, that's why I love the Gen 4 Pokemon. There's like so many cool Pokemon they added. Let's use Ancient Power, because it's probably the only time I'll ever use Ancient Power with Mamoswine. Like I said before, Mamoswine is much more of a physical attacker, has a much higher attack stat than special attack stat. And Ancient Power is a special attack. But he does need it to evolve. Yeah, you can see it didn't even knock out Sneasel. And Sneasel does not have very good defenses. I'll use it again though. It is more accurate than Stone Edge, I will give it that. Although Stone Edge, if it hit, would have been a one-hit knockout, I'm sure of that. Alright. Two-hit knockout isn't too bad though. Good job, Mamoswine. Yeah, Mamoswine, and Magmortar, and Dusknoir, and Electivire, and Togekiss, and Gallade. There's just so many cool evolutions of previous Pokemon they added in this gen. I feel like it was really sort of like the capstone of the early generations of Pokemon, and in that regard, I've always enjoyed this game for that. Alright, well, that's it for right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed spending a little more time with our secondary team, but when we come back, I will have our main team with us, and at last, it will be time to challenge the Elite Four. That should be really exciting. Stay tuned for that.